Okay, Brooke, so really quick, I'm just going to describe to you the 4-step critique that we're going to go through. So, step one, the first 30 seconds, you're just going to make observations. You're just going to observe my draft, look at the flow and messages, everything that you see on it, just make observations. Step two, you're going to share your reactions with me. Share your opinions, your explanations, why you like stuff, why you don't like stuff, your initial reaction to the picture, the flow, the rhythm, anything you want. Okay? Step three, we're going to analyze the message. So I want you to tell me about how you think this message connects to the audience, who the audience is, what audience I'm trying to infer with this flyer. And step four, I want you to critique the design. Tell me your opinions, things you think I can improve on and change, stuff like that. Okay, so I'm going to start a timer. And when it makes a sound, it means we change the next step. Okay, so now I want you to share your reactions with me.
Okay. I think it's interesting. It's inviting, definitely. Makes you interested in coming to whatever it is, and I think the whole thing is it's good. It's good. There could be some improvements, but I think overall, generally, it's pretty good.
Okay, so I saw your eyes move from this side of the page to this side, which is good because it shows that there's some flow in it. So obviously my message is that there's a graduate leadership conference, and my audience is graduates. So I just want to make sure that that is clearly put across. I think that my message is trying to get people to come to this to get new skills. They're graduating, so they need these skills to go out in the real world. So my audience would be, even if it's like, it says conferences available to graduating seniors. So that's my audience, and this girl in the picture I think looks around that age, so it might draw that in. Okay, so what was your initial reaction to the message? Did you, what did you think?
To the message?
Yes.
Like coming to the conference?
Yes, did you think it was put across clearly?
Yeah.
Or what?
I think it definitely was put across clearly. It definitely makes it so it'll be beneficial to come in like different aspects.
Okay. Did this appeal to you when you first saw it?
Not to me personally.
Okay. You want to finish that thought?
Oh yeah. Not to me personally because I'm not graduating right now. And so, yeah, those skills will be applicable to me later on, but not right now, so.
Okay, perfect. Okay, next up we're going to analyze the message. Okay, I want you to tell me how you think this message connects to the audience, or how if you think it doesn't.
Okay, it does connect to the audience because, like you said, it's for graduating seniors, and it's basically saying, before you go into the workforce, here's a lot of things that you should know and things that you can develop. And it talks about people coming and getting to know different aspects of the workforce. And so, yeah, I think it's definitely geared toward the right audience or whatever you're asking.
Okay, so I think that something that the audience might be able to connect to is how old the girl is, because she looks like she's about to graduate high school. But I think with the message, people might take it wrong. She kind of has an angry look on her face. So the message might not go through clearly. It might be a little off-putting to someone that's graduating. They might be like scared or something by looking at her. So some things that I think I could change, this line right here kind of closes this area off because there's a lot of open space and it's just closed off. So I think I could get rid of this so that there's better flow from this side of the page all the way down. And then since there's so much white space in this area, white space is not a bad thing. It's just free open space. But I think so it doesn't look as awkward, I can move this text over as well as making this text bigger because it's important information that people need to know. Okay, so I want you to critique my design. Tell me about your opinions, things that you think I can improve.
Okay, with the picture, I noticed it's pretty pixelated, but that you can always fix. But yeah, it kind of does make her look even more mad because you can't really see her eyes. I think eyes are kind of key when looking at people. And so yeah, she kind of looks squinty and kind of mad. And so with the picture, I try not to make it pixelated, but you can't always help that. Also with the picture, I noticed that it's not a complete square, which is, I think is kind of good, but at the same time, if you look on this side, it's closer to the edge, and kind of, I don't know, it looks funky to me.
Okay, so I could square this off so it doesn't maybe look so awkward, so this space is more even, because if you can see other elements in this are squared off, so yeah, I do agree with you, it looks a little bit weird.
Yeah, this part right here, where it's a square, you can see a line, a definite line, and so it brings it right up. And then this also seems, the ending of the wording kind of seems like it's a little off too, so maybe just adjust it just a tiny bit, just so that it's more aligned.
Okay, so I can scoot it over. So I need to change the alignment with the subtitle as well as the picture.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Do you think, okay, white space is just space that's free of anything. Do you think that I have a good amount of white space? Do you think it looks free and open? Or do you think some things look crowded?
I think the amount of white space is pretty good, actually. I think this area where it has a logo is actually really good because it kind of brings it out a little bit more, especially with the lines. It really kind of pulls it towards you and you see the logo more. But yeah, as far as white space, I'd say it's pretty good, but I might make the text just a little slightly bigger.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, and then really quick, we're just going to talk about some of the requirements. So, some of the requirements were, we had to use all the text that our teacher required of us, which is all in here, and we had to keep 10 to 12 point body copy, so this is body copy, so I kept it around 12, I think. The logo's used, but not as the title, that's also a requirement. No widows and no hyphens. So a widow is a word that's left at the end of a paragraph by itself, which kind of happens over here with my website. So I think that I need to move that up so it's not a widow. And I don't have any hyphens in here, except for when it correctly says 3-day. I have a title. I think that's effective. It's nice and big and black, up near the top. And I also have the 0.5-inch margins that are required as well. So that's it.
Perfect.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.